And so at this point, what I'll do is I'll make sure that I clean my patient. If there's any stool or anything, I'll make sure I clean my patient. So I'll have my wash basin, and it will have two face towels and one big towel, and I'll kind of put this down here, drape it, make sure that I catch any water or soapy suds that may fall. I would use my wash basin and my towel to clean my patient so it has water. I have my soap. I would use the mitten, and I put soap in water, and I'll make sure for my patient that I clean the outside, fold over, clean the closest outside, rinse, and fold. I make sure I open up the labia, and I'll clean the inside farthest away from me. Wash, rinse. I'll make sure that I clean the inside portion of the labia closest to me. Wash, rinse, mitten. And then I make sure that I start from the top all the way down to the bottom area. Make sure that I clean any stool that I see that might be out here from a patient. And once I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and drape the towel back over my patient. Are you doing well, Miss Smith? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the wash basin and the towel, and let me just grab this towel here, and I'll set this to the side. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and take off my gloves. All right, Miss Smith, we're going to go ahead and get set up. I'm going to throw my gloves in the the trash can. I'll go ahead and wash my hands. We're going to go ahead and get set up, Miss Smith. I am going to go ahead and start to open up my Foley. Do you have any questions for me? Oh, okay. Well, if you think of anything, let me know. So what I'll do is, for my Foley, I'll make sure that I read the instructions, check the expiration date. Yeah, we're good. And once I open up my Foley, I'll make sure that I have all of the items that's listed on here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take out my Foley, and I am going to use packaging for waste container or bio bag. I'll put that down here at the foot of the bed. I'll make sure that I have my tape close by. And then what I'll do for my Foley is I'll start to open it away from me first. So, away from me, away from me, away from me, away from me. And then I'll check whatever instructions might be on the inside. Again, check the expiration date. Also make sure that I have, when I pull out my Foley, 14 French Foley. And it also just tells me how to insert. Alright, done with this, I'll go ahead and put this in the bag. Then I want to go ahead, Miss Smith, and I want to raise your drape again. So we're going to keep this up for a while we go ahead and do the Foley insertion. All right. And so now I am getting ready to set up my sterile field. I will take my sterile grape and I am going to grasp it at the very tip ends, and the silver or shiny side will be placed down, face down, underneath my patient.
I think it's really good. Thank you.
Next, we don't actually use this. This is just another drape. I'm going to go ahead and dispose of that. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm pull out my sterile gloves. What I'll do is I'll set them down here. And I'll open up my sterile gloves. And I'm at the tip end, so I'm not putting, you know what? I'm getting ready to put on my sterile gloves. So I'm at the tip end. Let me make sure that I open it up. If it's going to stay open. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to store to don my gloves, but I'm going to store with the dominant hand first and to the least dominant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab where it's cuffed right down here at the very bottom, and my right hand is my dominant hand. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my gloves on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my dominant hand and I'm going to grab the inside these gloves and I'm going to start to put on with my least dominant hand. Put that under there. Pull that up. Now that I have my sterile gloves on. And then I'll make sure that I keep my hands above my waist. Since the inside of this, of the packaging is sterile, I am going to grab on the inside of the package and go ahead and just toss that over to the side. Now I am looking at my Foley, what I have. I see my items. I want to take my tray and I'm going to position that closer in. And for those items I have on that tray, I have my betadine, I have cotton swabs, I have my saline, I have my, also, I have my lubricant. Make sure I have that. So instead of saline, I have my sterile water. Also in here, I have my Foley in here, and it looks like it is, yeah, it is. It's a 14 French, so I do have the correct size. So what I'll do next is I'll go ahead and I'll open up my iodine, my betadine, and once I've opened that up, then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll pour all of that over most of my cotton balls, leaving maybe one or two uncovered with the betadine. I'll use that a little bit later for something else. And once I've done that, then I am going to go around and drop the package in, making sure that I do not break my sterile field. What I'll do next is my lubricant. I will take that, I'll open it up, and then I will pour it in the little tray to the side here. And then once I'm done with that, I'll take it and I'll drop it into my bag, making sure that I do not break my sterile field. Then next what I'll do is I am going to take the sheathing off of my Foley, throw that away, and then I will take my Foley out.
I'm going to position your legs.
And I'll make sure that I lay the Foley down into the lubricant.
I would go ahead and clean her from top to bottom. Ensure
And I'll take my sterile water, and I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna just
I'm gonna re-scrub in and I'm gonna get ready to.
and set things up.